Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Nightmare back in action as the Euro-American champion. But coming up next, we've got a one hell of a Saturday Showdown main event for you. As we got champion versus champion action. The world champion George Alpine takes on the Triple Crown champion Kevin Cash. Only one of these guys is going to come out on top in this contest. Cash has already got a one-up victory over Alpine. So we'll see who comes out on top right now. And here comes the new world champion. The following champion versus champion match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 233 pounds. He is the TPGW World Champion, George Alpine. The man who stands above the rest as the TPGW World Champion. The greatest prize in TPGW. A mixture, combination of the TPWF and World Heavyweight Championships. Forged into the new TPGW World title that Maureen won at Resurrection. And George Alpine claimed a month later, 1 week ago, at Apocalypse. Not only winning the title, but taking out Maureen for several months. Maureen will be out with the concussions I mentioned as I mentioned previously, which means George Alpine will have a new challenger at Olympus. That man is the All-American Outlaw Daniel Stone, who beat Landkrieg at Apocalypse to gain a #1 contender spot. So Georgie better be ready for one hell of a fight, because Daniel Stone, even though his career is early on, is already world title material in my opinion, and is one of the most dominant guys on the roster. He's one of the only people that has defeated Duncan Vermill that Duncan hasn't beaten back. And George Alpine needs to keep that in mind when Olympus rolls around. But tonight, it's all about the Triple Crown champion Kevin Cash, and proving that the world title is indeed superior to Kevin Cash's Triple Crown belt. Which of course it is either way, it's our world title. It's what our main events are made of. George Alpine. At this point, he's proving that he's worthy. But the Emo of Extreme looks to take him down a peg. His opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 231 pounds, he is the TPGW Triple Crown champion, Kevin Cash. Kevin Cash ready for action here tonight. He successfully defended his Triple Crown championship in a ladder match against the Gimmickless One Soul Reaper at Apocalypse. And now he has his sights set on the King of the Ring tournament. I could definitely see King Cash happening. I can see a lot of Kings happening. And if anybody knows of what it's like to win a King of the Ring tournament, it's Cash's opponent here tonight, the world champion George Alpine. So far the only guy in history, considering we've only had one King of the Ring tournament before. George Alpine won the 2014 King of the Ring tournament, defeating Doug King in the finals. And Kevin Cash will be looking to follow in that legacy as the second King of the Ring. That's only if he can gain momentum here tonight against the world champion. Here we go! George Alpine and Kevin Cash starting things off. Cash. Ooh, already with a quick flip suplex off the Irish whip. And George Alpine with the reversal with the jawbreaker and a drop kick already. George Alpine, after successfully defeating Maureen, you can definitely tell he wants to keep his momentum up for his showdown with Daniel Stone at Olympus. And Georgie, he's going up top. Looking to fly, dropping the knees down on the gut of Kevin Cash, the emo of Extreme, in trouble. And Cash with a jawbreaker. Shot to George Alpine. I've always said that Kevin Cash is world title material. I still believe that. The question is, does Kash have what it takes to defeat George Alpine again like he did at Resurrection? Let's not forget, George Alpine lost to Kevin Kash already as George Alpine goes into the turnbuckle. Goes into that post. Absolutely vicious. And Kash with a tilt-a-whirl DDT. I don't know if George Alpine's got anything there. And now the armbar on the outside. Kevin Kash just reaching the arm. But George Alpine, let's not forget his mixed martial arts background. He's a former UFC competitor. And now we're up to a 6 count. And there's the standing shooting star. Kevin Kash needs to get back in the ring. Needs to get George Alpine back in the ring, and George Alpine is back in the ring now. Kevin Kash in pursuit. And Kash going to the apron now. Looking to fly. This is what the emo of Extreme does. Kash off the ropes. Whoa, looking for the forearm, but George Alpine automatically moved out of the way. And Georgie getting back in this contest with the Irish Whip. And George Alpine going right to work with those kicks. Absolutely vicious assault. And now the alley-oop bomb. The mixed martial arts general is going right to work on Kash, but Kash shot to the knee there. You can definitely tell that both these men aren't 100%. Kash from his ladder match, George Alpine from his vicious Hell in a Cell clash with Maureen. 2, no! George Alpine kicks out at 1.5. I can definitely tell you that both of these guys are going to give everything they have to come out on top here in this contest. Off the ropes. And Kash with the fireman's carry reversal. And the Hurricane Rana now. Kash in full control. Paying George Alpine into the corner. Now up on the turnbuckle. Kash Frankensteiner! Holy high hell! With the pin. 1, 2, no. Absolutely impressive Frankensteiner from Kevin Kash, nearly taking George Alpine right out of his taped up feet. And now it looks like George Alpine may be busted open from those blows to the head. But Georgie, that's usually fuel for the fire for the mixed martial arts general as he goes right to work. Georgie picking the leg and twerking the hamstring there. That's what that'll do. George Alpine, he's now got Kevin Kash up. GTS! Oh, and the penalty kick. Good night. It's those vicious strikes like that that took Maureen out of action. And the soda pop clothesline, shades of CM Punk. Now going up top. George Alpine maybe looking to end this off the ropes. Thank you for flying with us. Air Alpine elbow connecting. And Georgie's on fire. The Anaconda Vice is on the way. Kevin Kash is in a world of trouble. No, Kash. Whip to counter. What's Kash looking to do now? Kash off the ropes. Ooh, wow. Launching himself off the ropes with that knee there. And Kash looking to get chaotic now. He's got Georgie up. And dropping him down. Chaos Theory. With the pin. 1, 2, 3. No. George Alpine kicks out at 2.5. Kevin Kash. You can tell he's not surprised. Kevin Kash is going to do whatever it takes. He's going up to that top turnbuckle. He's calling for George Alpine to get to his feet. The world champion is in trouble. Off the ropes with a crossbody. Whoa, but George Alpine wisely rolling out of the ring and trying to get back in to get an advantage. And there he goes, striking Kevin Kash right there. Georgie with the takedown. What's he looking to do now? He's calling for Kash to get on his feet. Georgie, Northern Light suplex. And here comes George Alpine with a quick spin kick. Sending Kash against the ropes. Ooh, and a drop kick. Kash back up. George Alpine, another drop kick. This is vintage George Alpine. He's got Kash with the neck breaker. This is exactly what Kash doesn't need. George Alpine to start gaining momentum like this. And Georgie's sit out spine buster. George Alpine now with the pin. 1, 2, 3. No! Kash kicks out at 2.5. George Alpine. Uh-oh. And Georgie now with the ground and pound. Trying to wear down Kevin Kash. What's he looking to do next? Uh-oh. Georgie, he's looking for the Anaconda Vice. He's looking to put Kevin Kash away here. He's got him in position, slamming him down. Kash is disoriented. He's got the Anaconda Vice locked in. Will Kevin Kash submit to the Anaconda Vice? The neck is being wrenched. The neck and shoulder, but Kash, he's kicking his way out. The wherewithal of Kevin Kash, the ring presence. He's not a veteran of Cough-Fed wrestling for nothing, but the same can be said for our current world champion, George Alpine. Uh-oh, looking for something here with the head scissor, but Kevin Kash fights his way out. And look at this. Neckbreaker from Kevin Kash. Into the pin. 1, 2. No. George Alpine kicks out. We got a hand to Kevin Kash. He's giving George Alpine everything he's got. Same can be said. Oh, the knee! Was that it? Did George Alpine get it all? I don't think George Alpine got it all there. I don't think that was quite the knee shot to the jaw George Alpine was looking for. Kash ducked down to weaken the impact. Still nailed him in the side of the head, though, as Kash is back up with the world's strongest slam. Kash now maybe looking to end things here. He's got George Alpine up. Falcon Arrow! The emo of Extreme in full control. And Kash sent over onto his back. Ooh! A shot to the gut now. Ooh! Get to the leg. What's he looking to do here? Kevin Kash. Wow! A huge alley-oop bomb. George Alpine is definitely feeling the pain here. I'm not sure how much George Alpine has left in his tank. As George Alpine's got a crimson mask. 1, 2, 3. No, Georgie kicks out again. And Kash trying to figure out what to do. You can tell Kevin Kash is worn out. He's taking some of the worst hits from George Alpine. And Georgie's taking the same. I think the blood loss may be getting more to the world champion, though. Uh-oh, Georgie looking for the set-out spinebuster, but Kevin Kash fights his way out. And may have cost the world champion there. Oh, and a huge thrust kick. Kevin Kash is relentless. He's taking it to George Alpine. I've never seen Kevin Kash be this dominant before. Oh, and the standing moonsault now. Kevin Kash. Uh-oh. He's looking for the extreme buzzsaw kick. George Alpine in a world of trouble. Kevin Kash connecting. The extreme buzzsaw kick connects with the pin. 1, 2. No! Was that 3? No! George Alpine got the shoulder up. I don't remember the last guy who kicked out of that. But Kash, he's not letting up. He's looking to get chaotic. One more time. Chaos Theory. Kevin Kash, you can tell he's worn out. I'm not sure how much Georgie has left. 1, 2. And Kevin Kash gains the momentum against the world champion. What a war between these two. I think this is, ladies and gentlemen, this may be a match of the year candidate right here. Kevin Kash and George Alpine gave it absolutely everything they had. Kevin Kash wisely avoided the knee by instead getting hit in the jaw where George Alpine triggers. He redirected the impact to the side of his head. And while that certainly did hurt, it didn't knock Kevin Kash out as he came back, not only hitting the extreme buzzsaw kick, but following up with Chaos Theory to put the world champion away. George Alpine is going to have to find some way to get up to that next level when he faces Daniel Stone. Though George Alpine certainly did give it everything he had. Props to the world champion. But in the end of the day, Kevin Kash one-ups George Alpine once again. And the 1, 2, 3 and the victory here on Saturday Showdown. Here's your winner, Kevin Kash. With that out of the way, The qualifiers start this Wednesday, May 24th. Happy birthday to yours truly, MTV. But nonetheless, the King of the Ring qualifiers start next Wednesday. See you guys then. Booyaka!